Are we live?
I believe we are going live. Preview, preview, preview. It's previewing. And we're live. Are we good on
Oh,
Mixler?
where the intro's going.
Oh, okay. Hi guys who are showing up right
Hola.
now. Yeah, we're doing our typical thing where Mixler is behind Paranormal Warehouse, and I'm getting ready to jump over on the Paranormal Warehouse side so I can see you guys. So hang out, hold on. I'm on my way right now.
Look, they can see my buns.
They can already see your buns.
My buns.
All right.
My Leia buns.
Wow, everybody's already in here. James, Cheryl, Melody, Kelly, Timothy, Cora, uh,
I've got one person
Jessica,
on Mixler.
Fetiche, Timothy. Oh my gosh, everybody's already jumping in. Do we have everybody in on Mixler yet?
Why do you ask me that?
Is it still taking that long?
Well, you know that they like take a while to go in there. I only have one
Well, no,
person.
I know, but can they hear us, or are we still doing music over there?
We're still doing music.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're
yeah.
still.
Again, guys, this is another one of our awesome, smooth intros. So, hey, how you doing?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, there's Cora. There's Kyle. Aaron, how you doing? Florence. Florence is already asking questions. Oh man, got to give us a few. Got to give us a few minutes.
Do they know that?
Kyle.
Do they know that we're doing Star Wars talk?
Well, I hope they do because it's on the banner and it says it in the
Okay.
intro. And yeah,
Okay.
I think they know.
I hope they know
And
that it's Star
Kyle
Wars
says
talk.
they can
They're
hear us
gonna.
perfectly, and yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, it says it right on the banner. It's got the Star
Hmm.
Wars logo. May the Fourth be with you. Star Wars talk, talking Star Wars. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. There's Christine, there's Teresa, there's Chrissy, there's Batgirl, Angel,
We're
Giordano.
we're 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 live on Mixer now.
Oh
We're
my God!
live
Hey,
on
Mixler, how's it going? Oh my God! Thanks for catching up. How are ya?
Mixer. We're live on Mixer. Yay!
Yay! So good to see ya. It's great that you could show up. Hi, how are ya? Hey guys, May the Fourth be with you.
You beat me. I was
I
gonna say
did.
May the Fourth be with you. And I'm kind of mad at Moonie right now.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I'm like in the middle of moving, right? Like we're trying to sell our house, so laundry piles up. You can't have stuff out. Blah blah blah. So the Star Wars shirts, I have two Star Wars shirts. They're both dirty. They're both frozen, so it's terrible. So yeah, I couldn't do a Star Wars shirt tonight, but I am totally in Star Wars Day spirit, and that's why I'm here and I'm ready to talk.
I'm gonna have to stand up and show my Star Wars shirt.
Stand up and show your Star Wars shirt.
Can you see it?
Star Wars. Yes, we can see Star Wars shirt. Yay! And she also has buns too.
I have buns and I have droids.
Oh, look. These are the droids you're looking for.
Yep.
So awesome. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Star Wars day. This is like a holiday for us over here. We are huge Star Wars geeks, if you didn't know. So we have decided that we are going to dedicate this show and this show alone to our Star Wars obsession.
Star Wars, because May the Fourth be with you, and it just makes sense, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We got a lot of people who are saying the same thing in the chat room. May the Fourth be with you.
You know what would have been great? What we
What?
should have done is we should have had the music.
Yeah, no, but
I
then I couldn't have put it on YouTube then, right? Because you know how that
Oh,
goes.
what
They
if
hear
I hum? What if we
no,
do? What if I hum
can't even hum.
the?
Don't even hum it
I
because
can't even hum
no,
it.
they'll hear it on YouTube and they'll stop it. Remember when I had my own music on there and they filed a
Yeah.
copyright infringement against me for my music?
Uh
No, we
huh.
can't do it. It's Star Wars. They'll kill us. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna do the march at the end of New Hope,
Oh yeah.
and they're
No, I know.
dun dun dun. Oh, I won't do
Don't
it.
shh. Don't do it. We're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble.
Put the middle.
Oh. All right, we're not going to talk about that now. We're done. We're done with that. We got a lot of
Decided.
comments in the chat room already, and I'm already way behind because that's how. Yeah. Oh, Savannah's so sweet. She says shared because everyone deserves to see this amazing show. No pressure.
Yay! And yeah, guys, I mean, today it's
Hey,
kind of
Steve.
more of a laid back show. We're gonna talk about Star Wars and sort of because you know what though, it does the Star Wars topic comes up a lot, because every time we're talking about, spirituality and working with, we start getting into the whole like low people that work with lower vibrational beings or entities or energy, and then we talk about, people that work with higher vibrational energy, and then we always end up relating it back to Star Wars.
Yeah, always.
Always, and then we're gonna bring balance to the Force, and
Yeah, absolutely. Today's been crazy. Like on, there's a network. I don't know. It's like not TBS. TBS all day has been showing Star Wars movies, and I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to like stop and watch them the way I want to.
uh-huh,
But I've been catching little bits and pieces and parts of it, and
uh-huh.
so much of it like relates back to paranormal and spirituality and all kinds
Yeah,
of.
it does.
So you think when George Lucas wrote all these things, he definitely had an idea in mind about religion and spirituality and how it all kind of works. So it's
Yeah, and the funny thing is that he was quoted saying that, "Oh no, definitely, the whole Force thing that he didn't mean for it to be taken as a religion or the religion. It's just a mechanism for the plot, and I don't know what." And I'm like, dude, really? I mean, come on. I'm sure I'm not the only one that gets the urge to say, like when you hear somebody say, "May the Force be with you," I always get the urge that I want to say, "And also with you."
I know. I had so many people today. I put may the fourth be with you, and so many people, and with you. It's just funny. It's funny.
So, it's like, yeah, I always want to say that. It's that Catholic thing.
Yeah, it is.
May the Force be with you, and also with you.
And also with you. Um,
Yeah.
James says, "Hello, dynamic duo." Just so you know.
Hello. I like that. Thank you. They just said my hair looks adorable. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so the hair thing, it's not exactly like Leia. Leia had just the two buns here, but what I did was a variation. If you guys have seen Rogue One, you know how she had the one bun in the back, but she had like her bangs like kind of like down here the way I have it. So like I did a variation of the two because I love Rogue One. So
Rogue One was really cool. I enjoyed
yeah,
that.
oh
It was
my God.
nice.
Yeah, it was a great movie because it totally
Oh my
changed.
God.
Huh.
Well, yeah. So tell me this. So Darth Vader's always been scary, right? Because we usually,
Yeah.
most of us saw Star Wars as a kid, no matter how old you are. You saw Star Wars as a kid.
Uh-huh.
So Darth Vader's a scary guy, right? He's always
Yeah.
been frightening. Has he ever been as horror movie evil as he is in the last scene of Rogue One?
Oh my God, that last scene in Rogue One is just yes. That's what we all. Oh, my door just opened on its own, but oh no, it was my husband. Never mind. Woo!
Yeah, guys,
The Force.
if you don't watch the show or you haven't seen the show lately, we have crazy stuff that happens in general.
Sometimes,
Like
but
we'll
no, but
have
it was.
blinds that
We were
open.
talking about Darth Vader, and then the door opened. I'm like, the Force is strong with this one. But no, it was just David.
That was
It was
funny.
Darth David.
Darth David.
Yeah. And so in that last scene though, right?
Oh
And
my
he's like walking
God.
and he just the other guys are there and
Yeah.
then he gets
And
that one guy and throws him
he
to the
was
side.
tearing people apart.
He
I
was.
I mean, I've always had that thing from being a little kid and seeing Darth Vader. Well, oh my God! But when I saw that, as an adult, I was like scared. I felt like I was watching a scary horror movie. I was like, this is
Yeah.
crazy, and it completely tied directly into A New Hope. So I cannot wait.
Yes.
I have to, and I haven't done it yet. I want to do like a day watch thing, even with the three bad first movies, and then
Yeah.
you got to go directly from that
From
into
Rogue One.
Rogue One
It's
into
perfect.
A
We
New
did
Hope.
that today.
See,
We watched Rogue One and then you go directly into A New Hope and it's just it's just beautiful the way if you're a huge geek like that's just like this is what I've always been wanting. Like the ending of Rogue One and the beginning of A New Hope. Oh, it's
it,
perfect.
that I can't wait. I'm dying to see that. I think it's going to be
It's
really really
perfect.
cool. But yeah, just talking about how the paranormal kind of ties back in the metaphysical side of things, metachlorians,
Uh-huh.
all
Yeah.
all these different things, and it's really interesting to see the ties.
Hmm.
The dark side and hate leads to this, and that it's obviously there was a whole structure that was put into to work with that whole thing, and people do kind of consider Star Wars a religion now. They look at it as like a
Yeah.
spiritual belief kind of thing, which I think is a little extreme, but it's pretty cool to think of the way that these things kind of tie together.
Yeah, it is true. And the way it all came about, like you said, kind of okay. If you think of A New Hope, right? And when Obi-Wan when he's killed by Darth, and then Luke hears him in his head, and he's like, the force will be with you. No, no, yes, it's at that moment. He says the force will be with you always, or something like that.
Right.
That sort of mirrors this one from the Bible. I think it's in the book of Matthew or something, where Jesus says that after he dies, like I will be with you always. He's telling, comforting his disciples.
Right.
And the wording, it's almost like it's taken directly from there. So it's like he knew what he was doing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
with mirroring that with Christianity and all that. Like he knew what he was doing, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just almost too perfect.
Well, there was a line from Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back today that I was watching. I
Uh-huh.
just caught like a little piece of it, and Luke is like he's trying to pull the X-wing out of the swamp, with his mind, and Yoda's like, "You can do it," encouraging him, and.
Hmm.
At the end, he pulls it out himself, sets the thing down, and Luke's all blown away. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is real." He goes, "I just can't believe it." And he goes, "That is why you fail." So I mean, there's
Yes.
just like it's like that power of positivity, that power of mind. You don't believe in
Yeah.
yourself, you can't do it.
You can't do it.
You don't
He's
believe
like,
in the
I don't
force.
believe it. That is why you fail. And
Exactly.
it's true when he tells them you must unlearn what you have learned. We're always saying that,
Yeah.
like if you've been sort of if you, what's the word? If you've always gone to church and they've programmed you a certain way, it's in order to open your mind, in order to really, really use the force,
Yeah.
it's true what he says. You must unlearn what you have learned.
It's
It's
true.
the truth.
It's true.
I sound so nerdy right now, but it's the truth.
It's true. Hey, we're speaking truth. We're speaking Star Wars truth tonight, guys.
Yep.
So be ready for that. I'm just looking in the chat room as we're chatting. We got a lot of requests for readings. It's not really a reading show, guys. We're not
Yeah.
really doing a whole lot with readings tonight.
We're sorry. It's because we're so see. That's what you get when you get two hosts that are super duper Star Wars geeks on May the 4th.
Oh my God, come on.
Yeah, we're just too excited. I've been waiting all day. And guys, real quick as a side note, I just want to say hey to my sister. She's listening. She's in the hospital right now. She's doing good. I know a lot of you have messaged me and posted your prayers for her. She's doing okay. Yesterday she went home from school. She was not feeling well. She wasn't feeling well at school. It was her blood pressure was it was really high. It was it was just off the charts high. And but she's in stable condition. She's doing better. She's feeling well. Right now when I left, they had just given her medication. So she's the loopy one. Remember, it was me when I was on Vicodin doing the show a couple weeks ago. She's the loopy one right now, and I had told her, "Well, I can stay here, and Chris can cover the show. You can." She's like, "No, no, no! I want to laugh. Go do it." So, so
And
thumbs up to my sis. Yeah,
she
she's
had
listening right now.
yeah, she had a special message for me today too, and
She did.
I laughed. So she's doing okay. She's doing well
She's
enough to
doing
make some
fine.
good jokes. So
She made a joke at Chris, and it was a funny one. So that's why she is doing well. When I told Chris what she had said. He was like, "Oh my God, yeah, she's feeling okay."
Yeah.
We'll talk about that at the after party.
right, yeah. We'll get into that whole thing at the after party tonight if you guys are interested. So we can talk a little bit more about that. Wanda says prayers for your sister, just so you know, if you didn't see it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my God, Christina, she's never seen Star Wars.
Mm.
I had one of my close team members that just recently came to me and said,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, Chris, I've never seen Star Wars." I literally fell out of my chair and I had to drink several alcoholic beverages at that moment just to try to fathom how you
It's just
could not have seen Star Wars to this point.
how. And don't you just? How do you look, Chris? How do you look at people when they tell you, I'm not really a fan of Star Wars"?
Oh,
What does that make you feel?
ill. I feel like I'm looking at someone who might not be human. I feel like I can't relate to that person. I feel like we're
At
just
all.
we're lost. We're lost at that point. I just want to end the conversation and be like, we
And
just
then
need
be
to
like,
stop right here.
I don't need this kind of negativity in my life.
Right, you need to go.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, we said that at the same time.
Gotta go. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
just how life
that's
is.
it.
So it's a little tough.
Yeah.
Rigoberto, who is a huge fan of yours, says blessings from Panama.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
eh,
Muchas gracias, Rigoberto.
that's what he needed right there.
Hmm.
Patty says that laughter is the best medicine for her. Prayers to your sister D.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Laura says, bet it was your pick with the lightsaber that I have up on my Facebook profile. A lot of people enjoy that. So my friend Carl from Springfield, Illinois, he put up a picture of Nicolas Cage next to me with that crazy face I do. We literally have the same crazy face, me and
You
Nick
do
Cage.
though.
Yeah, if you go and look at that, like the comments on my picture, you will see the two of us look identical. It's kind of scary. It's a little frightening. I still have better
Yeah,
hair, but it is frightening.
you guys say that again. Say hair again.
Hair.
It's a have better hair.
Har. Says it better
you,
hair. I do have better hair.
you have
Um,
better hair than Nick
I
Cage. Oh my
do.
god.
Oh my God, it's so much better. Um, Amber also says she hasn't seen Star Wars, but she still loves us.
Okay, well let me just take a moment.
Amber,
And we're back.
hang in there, Amber. I mean, it's on tonight. You can watch most of the movies on pay-per-view. I just suggest, all I can say is please,
Watch the original. Watch
original.
episode 4, 5, and 6. Yeah,
Yeah, go with
watch the
that one
originals.
first.
Please, please. If you've never seen Star Wars, don't begin by watching episode 1, 2, and 3 first. Please
That's a
don't do
bad
that.
idea.
It's a bad.
You're not gonna be able to get into this story.
No. Please
Wanda,
start with episode 4. Start with Rogue One. Actually, start
no,
with
no,
Rogue One.
don't go Rogue One yet. It'll
Yes.
no, you gotta still go four, five,
No.
and six.
Go.
You have to go
No.
4, 5, and 6, and then go back to Rogue One. Because for us, it's a treat, but for somebody who doesn't know what's going on in the Star Wars universe, it's going to be it's going to be tough to catch on to exactly what's happening.
Yeah, you're right because they do explain that, and yeah, in Jedi, with millions of Bothans died. Remember?
See, yeah,
I'm such a
nobody's
nerd.
gonna know.
Yeah, so go watch 4, 5, and
4,
6.
5, 6, and then come back and do the other ones. Wanda says 15 lashes with a wet noodle for Christina for not seeing Star Wars. I have to agree, Christina. We got to get you up to the program. Okay, April has a good comment here. I was always challenged by church. First, no clapping allowed. Then at 19, got prego. At 19 years, and they said it's a bad witness if I got up and sang. I said, "Is it more a witness? I was still there. The force was with me." LOL. Yeah. Yes. I agree. And then Christina comes back with, "Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to
Hate
suffering."
Hate
That's
leads to
Yoda.
suffering. That's Yoda.
That's Yoda.
Fear
Yoda threw
is
that out
the
there.
dark side.
So yeah, the end.
Hate to suffering.
No truer words could have been put out there.
That is the truth.
Yes, and Christine is asking, so do I have to watch the old Star Wars? Lot, I need to research this. Yes, go with episode 4, A New Hope.
Go
It's
with
called
4,
A New Hope.
A New Hope, and then do Return of the Jedi, and then Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, very important.
And then after that, go watch Rogue One. Then watch The Force Awakens, and then if you don't even bother with the first 3. You don't even have to bother with those.
Well, you can go back to them almost like it's
But
like, it's
once
like
you watch
research.
all the good ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like research going back, going, okay, now I need to know how this all came together. Which is really interesting. I'm going to get into that in a second, but I do want to say something here. Tanya brings up a good point. My brother, who has passed, likes playing with my hair, and every time I listen to you guys, he's here. That's so cool. I'm so glad that
Wow.
your brother stops by when we're on. Maybe he is enjoying the spiritual talk and hopefully a little Star Wars talk and us being goofy and funny. So
If
try
you
it.
like Star Wars, I hope he enjoys the show tonight.
Yes. Ricky says, my sister loves Star Trek, me Star Wars. Ricky, you're in the right, obviously. We try to avoid the topic, but it's hard not to. Ricky, don't even worry about it. You're right. There is no comparison between those two franchises. Let me just ask you this. When is Star Trek Day? What day do they have Star Trek Day? They don't. That's all I need to say.
Star Wars, baby.
Star Wars, baby. That's what it's all about.
That's it. That's all it's all about. Star Wars.
Okay, I want to jump in a couple more comments because we're just getting slammed with comments, and we have a lot of people who are like, no readings. See ya.
Meredith says, episode 1 came out when I was 5. My mom loves telling stories about how I forced myself to stay awake in the theater to finish watching Amidala. First time I ever stayed awake for a whole movie.
Wow. Very impressive.
Episode 1. Ah, wow.
Episode 1. Wow.
Episode 1. Well,
Little love for episode 1.
that Jar Jar.
It's hard for me to get through that movie, I'll be honest with you. About midway through, I'm like, I know what happens.
Pizza, no, watch this movie.
That was very good, but never do that again.
Jar Jar. Let's just pretend Jar Jar never even.
Why why did it? And oh my God, it's racist and it's dumb and it's so bad. It's just so bad. Never mind. I don't even
Uh,
get into it. Okay. Lori says hello, like that. Dee and Mooney. I'm a first timer here.
ooh.
It's me, Lori from Ontario, Canada. Another one of our Canadian
Hi.
friends. How are you? You definitely have the force with you. Good. Thank you so much. We've lost a few loved ones in a short period of time and missed them
Oh,
terribly.
sorry, sorry.
Any important messages or guidance or spirit names, please. Heartfelt, sincere thanks to both of you. Okay, if we're going to do readings, that's the way to come in. This is Star Wars night. We're doing Star Wars night. I'm happy to do some readings, but let's talk Star Wars tonight, too. Lori, you're awesome. I am, from you, I'm getting a lot of blocked communication. Um, Not that you're trying to block it, but I think that you're unintentionally trying too hard to communicate. One thing that I would say is to relax a little bit and allow them to come in and start speaking to you. Um, there is a young female who is desperately trying to get through to you, and I don't know if you know who that is, but they are trying to speak to you. So please just open yourself up to it. Yeah,
Let it happen.
let it happen. Very
Hmm.
important. Um, Madam is here, of course. Uh,
Hello.
Hello, madam. 80s kid, so I like the original three best. Right there with you. Absolutely.
Yes.
Totally agree. Let's see here. Star Wars you must watch, says April.
Star Wars, you must watch.
Yes.
Truth, this is.
And then Christina says, who's again has never seen Star Wars, y'all are trying to explain like I tried to explain Doctor Who. Yeah, I can't get the Doctor Who thing. So you can totally understand. You can totally understand where we're coming from.
It's like it's just Star Wars. It's always. I mean, I've always. You can totally relate Star Wars to anything in life. And you know what though? Like I find myself, Mooney, I find myself doing that a lot. Like whenever you and I are talking and I'm telling you about something, I'm like, yeah, because and then like since Moon's a big old Star Wars geek, he gets it. He's like, yeah, totally. Like
Oh,
whenever
I'm
we
there.
relate, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
relate it to like whatever. And it's, I mean, even when we've talked about the show, and we always end up saying something. Yeah, the Force was strong tonight. Like,
yeah. It's just
yeah,
it's a
so.
language. It's a way of life. It's a religion. I don't know what else to say. It's just very
Hmm.
very important to all of us. Laura brings up a good point, which I just think is funny, and I don't know why this is funny to me, but she says,
Uh huh.
"I dressed as Vader one year. It was a party for a drag queen."
That is kind of
I
funny
don't understand how those
because there's
relate.
nothing else. It's just I trusted Vader. It was a party for drag.
It's like Laura found it important at that point to say, "Listen, I dressed as Vader, but
But
it was a party for a drag queen."
she could
And
have
like we're
just
gonna be like,
left it at.
"Oh,
She could
oh,
have
okay."
just left it at. I dressed as Vader. Oh, awesome! It's a party for drag.
Like it would have
I
been
like it. I
it would
like
have
it.
been inappropriate if it wasn't for a drag queen. So
Uh,
I get it.
we Dave and I are so like such huge Star Wars geeks. My daughter, when she was 5 for Halloween, she dressed as Leia.
Ah,
So the pictures out there, I think I posted it earlier today. I posted it out there and told everyone May the 4th be with you, and so it's there somewhere on my Facebook page. It's there, but she dressed as Leia, and she had the buns here, and the picture's really cute because
oh, it
she's
is.
posing. She's got the blaster like that, and she's got the white
Yep.
Leia dress. It's a cute little picture.
I loved that picture earlier. I saw it and I was like, yes, I love it. Uh,
My baby girl.
yeah, Christina says my favorite is the third one. Anakin turns into Vader. Okay, so out of all the or the newer movies that are the originals, that's the one I like the best. Is where you kind
That's
of
okay,
see.
but I don't like that we really don't see Vader. And you know what really upsets me? It really grinds my gears. Is
Oh,
that what we see of Vader is no?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, that part was cheesy.
That's what you're gonna do
You
to
know what
me?
that was?
Really?
That was the Frankenstein move where he broke
Yeah.
the.
Everybody.
Oh, it was
Didn't that
terrible.
upset you, Moon?
Yeah, I was like, that's so cheesy. That's just cheesy.
Yeah.
I
April is asking how my sister is. April, thank you for asking. She's actually doing okay. I was with her earlier, and she's actually listening right now. So I said hi to her. She's doing okay right now. She was laughing. We left. And like I said, she had even Mooney knows she's doing okay because she had a joke for him that we'll talk about that at the after party. She'll probably be in there too.
Yes, she will, and she's going to bring the M word up. Um, Catherine says, "Leave Star Trek alone." Ha ha. Mooney's being so shady. I
He's gray.
I'm gray. That's what I do, and I'll be honest. I'm
We're
just gonna.
both gray. We're balanced.
Ooh. I'm not a Trekkie. I'm not a Star Wars Trek fan. It's just how it is. On a serious note, our friend Philip in Atlanta says he needs some prayers because there is a tornado in his county. So everybody send
Oh,
some
okay.
positive vibes over there. Everybody, Philip, everybody out there, be super safe, please. Obviously, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Get to a good shelter and hopefully everything will pass and nobody will get
Everybody used
hurt.
force and send some
Yes,
positive vibes over there.
definitely.
Had to say that. I had to.
Cora says, I love Jar Jar. We can't talk anymore, Cara. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I officially cannot speak to you again since you said you love Jar Jar. Um,
I threw up in my mouth a little bit. No.
I did. I can't. It was a reaction that hit me. Um, Madam says, "Oh my God, the second one was like a bad soap opera. Natalie Portman is great, but she couldn't save it." Yeah, those first three were just dreadful.
I just, just you want to do. Those three are like the kind of you just want to hide. We don't talk about those. We know they're there, but it's like, you see, let's not talk about it. Let's talk about all the other great stuff that Star Wars has done.
Well, April says something very simple. Nub nub.
Ewoks.
Yeah, for anybody who knows Star Wars, nub nub.
Num 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 num. Oh, the Ewoks. Ding 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 ding.
Sorry, do you? What was that? You
Sorry.
want to do that again?
No.
What was it? Just one more time?
The Ewoks, remember when they're there? Ding, 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 ding. And remember when they think that
Hell was that?
C3PO, when they think
He's a
C3PO is
god.
a king. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's too accurate. That's really good.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
that.
telling you, like I'm not a poser. Like I've been like
No, yeah, I
Star
don't.
Wars, like
I would never accuse you of being a Star Wars poser. I know better.
yeah.
I don't think
I
that
can
there's.
quote
I
that.
don't think
Like
there's many people who are more of a nerd, Star Wars nerd than I am. But you have me beat. You got me beat on that.
whoa,
There it is.
whoa, and then the other Samuel Houdini.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Nancy says, "Can you tell us what was tripping our motion sensor all night? Thank you." Um, Not Star Wars related, but I'll try to figure this one out for you.
Use the Force, Moon. Use the Force.
Um, I keep seeing a kid. I keep seeing a little boy. Just looking at your picture here. I believe it is a child, and I think that they are tied to the property, not you necessarily, but I think activity has come up more lately
Mm,
than it's just something sparked it. So yeah, I do feel it's a young boy who's doing that.
interesting.
Oh, Jenna J says, "Good evening to you both, angels." Aw, that's sweet.
Aw,
May the
thank
force
you.
be with you always, forever. And hugs. I think hugs should be in there too. Don't you think at the end of each thing that they say, "May the force be with you," and hugs?
And hugs.
Yes. Tim wants to remind us that yesterday was Paranormal Day and today is Star Wars Day.
What's that noise?
What
Do
noise?
you hear that?
No.
There was a noise.
What noise?
I heard somebody say dandelion.
Are you kidding me?
I swear.
Where
Come
did
on,
you
you
hear
guys out
this?
there. You guys
Did
got to
anybody
tell me
else
you
hear
heard.
the word
Did anybody
dandelion
hear
come
the
through?
word dandelion? I heard.
Anybody? Did anybody hear dandelion?
Nobody heard. I swear. I heard the word Somebody said something about a dandelion. I'm not making this
Oh
up.
my
Oh,
God,
man.
D. You.
Look at Meredith said it sounded like a commercial. I heard it, D. See, quit
She's
trying
just.
to sneak onto our show and put
She's.
their commercials. Y'all can't be doing that.
She's
Don't
just
be
trying to
sneaking
make you
onto our
feel
show.
better. Nobody heard anything.
I heard
Oh, wow.
it.
I'm gonna laugh. Um, okay. Linda says, "Could you?"
What's the other one we always quote when we're talking to each other, and then when Yoda tells him, "It's like I'm not afraid, you will be."
You will be. And the other one that I like to do is the one from again the bad movies from number three. I like the I know you do. I can feel it.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then the other one that they always say, "I have a bad feeling about this."
Yeah, that's a pretty common one with us.
They
Yeah.
have a bad feeling about this. Or the other one, the one I always tell you when I'm mad. What is it? Why you stuck up half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder?
Yes, I hear that one a lot.
And then your response?
Uh, Laugh it up, fuzzball.
No. Who's scruffy looking? That's what
Oh,
he said.
that's right. That's
Come
right.
on,
I
Moon.
forgot. I forgot. I forgot.
See, I have you. Yeah, I beat you at this.
You did, but I'm trying to read comments too while you're doing it, so I'm in a disadvantage. Let's see. Uh, I'm just okay. Kyle says, "Oh my God, Moon, indeed, the Nutty Professor Star Wars line. The Force is strong with you, Sherman. I think someone crawled up your Force and died. Ha 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 ha." That was funny.
Sure.
I haven't heard one of those in a long time.
No, but the reason why like he brings that up, and then it reminds me of the little video clip that I posted because of the after party.
Yes, yes, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my God, I'm gonna change the subject real quick and tell you something that happened.
Please change the
I am.
subject.
Okay, so Ricky did something very
Huh?
mean and changed their little emoji, their little what am I trying to say? Face, their logo, their what am I
There,
getting?
Avi.
Thank you, to Jar Jar, and then said, "I like watching the Family Guy version. Do you? I love the Family Guy version. It's like one of the greatest things that's ever happened ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! If you love Star Wars, you have to love it. And if you love Star Wars and Family Guy, it's the best. It's the best thing ever. It is just absolutely awesome."
Moon. They just said in Mixer that you, right when you laughed, I guess I don't know what I said that made you laugh. You had a FUD laugh.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I fudded.
you fudded. I'm rubbing off on you.
Wow, you must be. That's pretty crazy.
You fudded.
I, well, you never know what's going to happen here.
You never know.
Who knew? Who knew? She's wearing off
Uh,
on me.
yeah.
Stephanie says her hubby is a huge fan of Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, of course. You gotta.
That's my Darth Vader impression.
What does he say when he goes? I felt a presence I haven't felt since. Then he walks off.
I know. He looks, it's very dramatic. Since.
Huh.
Then he's gone.
And then he takes off.
Yeah, that's it. He's out.
Hmm. But Yoda, like I love Yoda. I do. Oh, Yoda's just he's the bomb. I remember one of the things that I told David I would bring because he's like, you got to bring it up. Yeah, I will. Like Dave and I, we met in college, right? And when we had just started talking like here and there. We weren't really like really really good friends yet, but and he was like he didn't know how to approach me. He was like super shy, and as you guys know, I'm very,
Incredibly shy.
No, I'm not shy. He was. I am real like in your face. Like, so I guess that like
Yes.
sort of. I guess that intimidated him. So like he really wanted to like come up to me, but he didn't know how to because I'm just real,
Yeah.
And I guess he was like, "What am I gonna do to this chick's gonna like?" I don't know. So and since I had already like eyed him like, all right, so I'm gonna go talk to. Well, anyways, one of the times we were like at the student center there at the university, and he comes up to me. We start with his little shyness, and he's like trying to dance around what he wants to say, and he was wearing a Yoda shirt, and then we always laughed that's what got us. He was wearing a Yoda shirt, and the first thing I said to him was, he said something. He said something to me like, "Oh, well, I'm trying," or something, and I said, "No, try not." Do or do not. There is no try. And he looks at me, and we weren't even dating. He looks at me. He's like, "I love you."
Yeah. Because that's the connection right there. You just know at that moment you're like, you're for me. It's if you speak Star Wars, it's on. It's on. It's awesome.
and I responded to he was wearing. It was just so funny synchronicities because he was wearing the Yoda shirt,
Yeah.
and then he said something about, "Well, I'm trying" or something. I looked at him and said, "No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try." And he was like, "I love this girl."
I love you. Will you marry me?
Pretty much.
That's funny. That is funny. David, good for you. Good for you.
He's like, "It's all true, all of it." Quoting Han from The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
There.
Yes.
It's all true, all of it.
All of it. Wow, we get a lot of quotes going on tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Christina's trying to redeem herself here. She said, "I'd love to watch Star Wars with my 6-year-old son, but we have been experiencing something dark that's been following me. I don't want to add fuel to the fire. Is it kid friendly?"
Star Wars.
It is totally kid friendly.
It's totally kid friendly.
It's like PG very PG sense. It's not even PG-13-ish. It's just an awesome, fun, cool movie, and you don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to tell you this too here. Speaking of which, with your dark thing that's going on there, it's not what you think it is. It's actually something that could be considered very positive, actually. So try to dig into that a little bit and see if you can get some information. But I don't get a bad feeling from that at all. But I can see why you're being frightened.
David, I know. Sorry. He just put in the chat room. He put, "I love you, D." So I have to respond the Han Solo
I
way and
know.
say, "I know."
Yep, that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, especially on Star Wars Day.
Oh yeah, you have to. You have to. Um, Lori put in a link that I can't click on for something. Oh, hey, Michelle's here. She said, "Oh my God, I finally made it. Hi, you guys. Hi, Michelle. Hope you're doing well. We'll see you Saturday. I will, at least. I'll see you Saturday.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're kind of just been rambling, guys. And I know tonight's kind of a weird night. We're just doing Star Wars and having fun, and not doing so many psychic things and paranormal as much. But
But it's
if you,
Star Wars Day.
it's Star Wars Day. We got to, right? So if you're
Hmm.
enjoying the show, do us a favor. Share the video on your
Please do.
page, and just let everybody know that you were around, and you're having fun with us, and you're a box talker, and you like these two crazy people who are talking Star Wars, paranormal, and psychic stuff. So we would
Yeah.
appreciate that, and if you want to throw us some hearts and love, we'd appreciate that too. So thank you so much for doing all that stuff, and we love you guys. Anyway,
Awesome. Yes, please share it, guys. Please, we'd really appreciate if you guys do share the video because that way we get more people that, discover these two crazy nutheads, right?
and that's an accurate description too. Nuthead
It
would
is.
be a description.
Yeah.
Kyle is awesome as always and says D and Moon best box talk hosts in the world. I think we're the only ones, but we would be the best in that case. May the force be
Yeah.
with you, love and light. Hugs, Moon and D. Right back at you, Kyle.
Yeah, right back at you. Love you. Mwah.
Ooh, interesting. Your dandelion thing that happened in your head.
Okay.
Christina says the noise is behind you, D. Haha, a shadow with a dandelion.
Dandelion.
What?
What?
Oh,
No.
Linda says the dark side keeps freezing her screen. That's a sad thing.
Oh.
April brings up Spaceballs, which is probably one of the greatest parodies that's ever been done on it.
Totally.
So
The shorts.
use the
Use the
Schwartz.
shorts. Wow, we're like in sync tonight, you and I.
We
just said
are.
at
We're
the
on
same
it.
time.
It's the Star Wars.
Woo!
It's the
It's the
Force.
Force. Well, again.
I'm just gonna shut
Yeah.
up now. I'm just gonna shut up now. Hey, Tony's in here. Hey, Tony, how are ya? Good to see you.
How are you, Tony?
Uh,
Sup?
Marjorie Avatar. Yeah, I was looking for that word, Avatar. Thank you. I just could not quite get that word out, so thank you. Um, let's see here. Lori says, I haven't heard anyone mention the Star Wars Holiday Special yet. Lori, we don't speak of that. We don't talk about
We're
that.
gonna talk about the holiday special.
We,
Moon, real serious? No.
that Okay, I was very young when Star Wars came out, and I think I saw that live when that actually was on TV. And I remember at a very, very young age thinking, this is terrible. I actually thought, even as a child, I was like, this sucks. This is terrible. So we don't.
I can just imagine little Moon there, like, no.
Yeah, it was. No, I don't like it. Um, Stephanie says, who likes the Darth Vader, says, my husband has the mask that makes these noises. I had one of those too, actually. I got to be honest with you. I had one of those
Oh,
too.
David makes an excellent comment. He says, we cannot forget to acknowledge the best character of Star Wars, which is the music. John Williams, baby. He's absolutely correct. That is true.
Well, it's not a character though. It's a feeling.
Uh,
It's an
it-
emotion. It's not a
it's an emo-
character.
it's a big
it's
part.
it's a
It's-
soundscape. It's a
It's a
soundscape.
it's a character all its own, though. It's a when it wants to be sad, it's sad. When it wants to be, hello. As soon as you hear that Darth music, you know it's coming. You know it.
I was doing it behind
But
you.
I'm
Did you
with
hear
you.
me? Did you hear me?
What?
I did it behind you as you were giving that like emboldened speech. I was humming it behind you.
You're behind me?
No, I was humming.
I know, I know.
Lord, here we go. After party.
Moon is behind me.
No. Uh, Lori says, "Hello, Moonie and Dee. Is there any guidance?" Hello.
Uh-huh.
Did you make a sound?
No?
Did anybody else just hear that sound that just came through?
Now it's in your head because I didn't hear
No, I
anything.
heard it. It sounded like D, but it wasn't D. Anybody throw a comment up there if you just heard something that sounded like D when she stopped talking. Just let us know if you heard something. That was a little crazy. Things are getting weird. It's the force. It's the
It's
force.
the
That's what's happening.
force. It's strong with us.
Okay, so Lori says, "Hello, Mooney and Dee. Is there any guidance to help me become one with the Force to communicate and hear well with the heavenly
I like
side?" Lori, you are getting this. You are getting how this works. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yes, absolutely. We talk about this ways to become one with the Force. Meditation, if you can do it. Meditation's your best way. And if you don't have the ability to meditate and calm yourself, you always want to do nighttime rituals where you basically ask questions before you go to sleep and you just repeat the same question over and over. When you wake up in the morning, make sure to have something to record or write down the message that you get overnight. That is a good way to communicate with the Force. Did I
very
answer
good.
that appropriately?
I love the way you answered that the way Yoda would have answered it.
Ooh, Christine. Christine says she had a cat named Yoda when she was younger. I love it.
Oh, I had a cat named Wicket when I was younger.
Wicket and Yoda. We should have got them together. Oh, Sheba made it.
Wicket was Wicket was one of the Ewoks.
Oh, I know who the Wicket was. That's what I was saying. You should get them together. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, Philip is safe now, everybody. That's good news. So hopefully, I'm glad everybody's okay out where you're at. That's great. Um, Tony says, "My young Padawan, where's Princess Leia D?"
Right here. Right
It's
here.
there. It's the buns. It's in the
Right here.
buns. You missed
It's
the
in the
shirt.
bun.
Do you want to do the shirt one more time,
I'll do
just for
it.
Tony? Star Wars
Should I do droids?
and the droids. Get the droids in there.
Droids. Can you see the droids?
I see the droids.
Okay.
Um, okay. Sheba has a serious question. She says, "What tried
Okay.
to latch on to me yesterday while I was driving?" Yeah, Sheba, I'm going to talk to you about that one on a PM because I don't want to really get into that, but I think you know who's still trying to mess with you. So hopefully we can get that thing to rest here very quickly because I'm a little worried about that. And then Sheba says, "I am your Padawan, Spirit Daddy." So if because that's what Sheba calls me, she calls me Spirit
That
Daddy.
was funny.
So it's if I was a Jedi Master, I would be Obi-Wan Spirit Daddy.
Mm. There you go.
See, see.
You would be. And then if somebody tells you, Moon, I'm ready, you could tell them, Ready? Ready are you? What know you of ready? For 800 years I have trained Jedi.
Yes, and I would have you
My
say
own
it.
counsel will keep. Will I keep on who was trained? A Jedi must have the deepest commitment, the most serious mind. This one, a long time I have watched. All his life he looked away, to the future, to the horizon. Never his mind on where he was. What he was doing. The whole thing.
That was inspired. I felt it. I mean, I couldn't stop you.
Right?
I was just my lips were quivering. I was like, "This is amazing." It's like live theater to me.
You are reckless.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think you love me even more now, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm impressed. Just that's all I can say is impressed. Okay, Tony says, hey Mooney, do you know how many spirit guides that are around me?" Tony, I'm only getting two with you actually. Both female actually. Yeah. Cora says, "LOL, Moon said we can't be friends anymore." Cora, just take back the thing about the Jar Jar, and we can be friends again. Because I can't look you in the eye. I can't speak to you uh, the right way. It doesn't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I love you, Cora, but that really damaged our relationship. This whole thing about the Jar Jar. I don't know. I can't. I can't. I don't think I can do it. April brings up a very good point. Ewoks cousins of Bigfoot or the common Shih Tzu? Discuss.
Cousins of Bigfoot.
I'm gonna go with Bigfoot as well.
Yeah.
I am
Cousins of
gonna do
Bigfoot.
that.
That's what I feel.
Stephanie loves the hair. D. Moon, you can pull off the
Thank you.
Princess Leia hair buns. Guys, I got to tell you something, and I didn't tell D this either. I swear to God. So D can't see me before we start the show, right?
No, I can't.
And she's like, "Oh, we got to dress for Star Wars." And I mean, I was looking for a shirt and everything else. For 2 days, I've had the plan to actually have Dina put my hair up in the buns
Oh,
and just go live like it was completely normal, and
why
have
did you do
and
that?
have Dee just lose her friggin' mind right here on the thing. I chickened out at the last minute because I know what would happen is that somebody would go, "Oh," and they would like screenshot it, and that would be me forever.
Oh, they're probably going to screenshot this.
But that's awesome for you. It's good. Imagine me with big buns on the side of my head
Look at
forever.
Moonie's buns.
Yeah, I'd be on the internet forever with Moonie
then,
buns.
then they'd be saying things like "moons in between two buns."
See, and that's exactly why I'm not even gonna do that. Sarah loves Star Wars. You're a friend of ours. Um, April says I'm a Mog, half man, half dog, and I'm my own best friend. That sounds good. Sherry says hi from Albuquerque. Hi. Chewie's my favorite from Sarah. I totally agree. Let's see. Lori has one of those masks too. Let's see here. Okay. Hey D and Mooney. That's us. You're D. I'm Mooney. Um, by the way, I'm a member of another force called the Georgina Paranormal Committee, GPS, and we'd love you guys to visit us anytime because you're out of this world. Lori, that is awesome. We will take you up on that. If we are ever out in your area. See, we're doing this thing now. It's a whole thing. It's called Box Talk Live, and we're actually going to be doing our show like
At
in the
events.
same spot live at events with a studio audience and games and people. And can you imagine this lunacy just like
Can you imagine, like right now, because like we're like in different. Can you imagine like Moon and I doing the show like right next to each other? We're crazy now. Can you imagine? Like,
it would just be
wow.
nuts. It would just be
Imagine
out of
the
this.
after party.
Oh,
Oh,
don't even think about that thing.
no.
Oh, Jesus. No, that's a frightening thing to me. But yeah, Lori, thank you. Yeah, we would love to come out there and do some stuff like that. We're planning a bunch of cool stuff for next year. And we're starting it this year, but I think it's going to get bigger next year, is my feeling. So hang out, watch, and come see us live. Hang out with us and bring your group. That'd be so cool.
That's right.
Let's see here. They have. Okay, I don't understand what that is. Sorry. A lot of people who are just kind of like, yes, yes, I agree. Um, oh, yeah, Pearly May heard it. She said, "Whoop, that doesn't sound like D." Now, I think she's referring to the crazy thing that I heard. I heard like an EVP. It wasn't you, unless like it could be a delay with Skype or it could be something like that. But seriously,
Hmm.
I heard a voice that could have been yours or another female, like after the fact. It was very, very clear.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was Carrie Fisher because she's proud of me because I'm wearing the buns.
You know, I have not. I was kind of hoping. I never really ask unless somebody else asks. You know, I don't talk to my relatives or anybody, but I'm always hopeful sometimes that people will ask for celebrities that I liked to come through.
Hmm.
And I have not heard from Carrie Fisher yet. But I feel like if there's a spirit who would come through the box and talk to us through the
It
ghost
would be
box,
her.
it would be Carrie, and she would be funny and she would be awesome. I,
We should have done that tonight.
yeah, that would have been cool. And I don't even have it with me. We'll do it another time.
Oh,
We'll do it another time. We'll do it another time.
okay.
Because I was on a college campus once, and Joan Rivers had just died,
Uh-huh.
and not that I'm a huge Joan Rivers fan, but it was funny because we were just doing a regular session, and all of a sudden somebody's like, "Hey, is Joan Rivers here?" And she came through and did like a 10-minute comedy stand-up bit. It was her voice. These kids were like
Wow.
rolling. I was laughing. I could barely even talk. It was so funny. So yeah, but that's really cool.
That is awesome.
Okay. I'm just I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. I'm just trying to.
I'm so far behind.
There's
Poor
so many.
Mooney.
There's so many
He's
people.
trying to catch up.
Uh-oh. Ricky says, "How rude. Me like Jaja. Okay, he. I'm from the UK." Ricky, you just made me talk like Jar Jar. We can't talk anymore.
How? Oh no! How could you do that to Moon?
Why would you make me do that?
He. That's just that's equivalent to Rick rolling someone, but like in the Star Wars universe, he Jar Jar
Oh,
rolled you.
I was Jar Jar rolled, and I don't
You were.
even.
Oh, that's a new one. We'll hashtag that Jar Jar roll.
Yeah, Jar Jar roll's right. That's not.
Instead
You
of Rick
can't
roll.
do
Oh,
that.
he didn't Rick roll you. He Jar Jar rolled you.
Lori says, "I like big buns and I cannot lie." Ha ha ha.
A
Um,
cork in my head.
it, and people are like saying they're like it's not too late, Moon. You can still do the buns. Do the buns, Moon. Do the buns.
They want to see the
I'm not
buns.
doing the buns, guys. I've
Come
already
on.
decided against it. I've decided against it. Cora, of course, says I could see you doing the buns, Mooney.
See?
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's a nice thing to do.
I think you should totally do the buns.
Kelly, you can't love Jar Jar.
Moon sandwich. The moon isn't made of cheese. It's made of sandwich because of the moon in between the buns. Hashtag moon sandwich. That's no moon. That's a sandwich instead of that's a space station.
See, I knew I was going to get picked on. That's why I didn't do the buns. I was going to do the buns, but I knew everybody would all of a sudden be like, ah ha ha ha, sandwich moon, blah blah blah. I knew it was coming.
That's no moon. That's a sandwich. We can make that into a meme. Totally make that. You need to do it now. Let me take a picture, like screenshot you with the buns, and then I put up that's no moon. That's a sandwich. Oh my god.
You know what? Just save me the time of putting my hair up and just Photoshop it, guys. Just put it up there. Just Photoshop it. Let's do it and just get it over with. You can have
Just
me.
Photoshop buns on his head.
You just do it.
They should Photoshop. They should Photoshop you with the buns and like make me look like Han. Like
Why are you giving them ideas?
because this
You
is
know
great.
our box talk crew will do this.
They will.
they're probably already working on it. They're laughing as they're at their Photoshop thing right now. That's what's going on.
Yes.
They're listening
Put
to the
buns on
show.
you and make me look like Han. Look, I'll even pose real quick.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
They
Lori's
just
like,
screen-
just Photoshop. See, it's easy. There's a mooncake. It's pretty good, guys. See, now mooncake. I'm mooncake. This went from
Mooncake.
buns to mooncake. There's moon pies too. You can do moon
Moon
pie.
pie.
Do moon
Ooh,
pie.
moon
I used to like moon pies.
pie.
Blah blah blah.
Moon as Leia and D as Han.
See, and this is why I didn't do it. So I brought this. I thought it would be funny to bring up after the fact, but I know how bad you guys are. I know what you're gonna do. I can feel it.
The best. I'm just picturing it in my head.
This is not right. Don't do it.
That I am the one that always laugh it up, fuzzball.
This show's taken a drastic turn for the worst.
I love it. Oh my god! And now Meredith over here, she's like, I hope somebody makes it.
Yeah, somebody will. Don't doubt it. We've got very talented box talkers. They're gonna get in there, and we're gonna. I know there's a new logo coming up. There's gonna be a whole new profile pic happening. It's gonna be terrible. Um, Lori says on a paranormal note, Georgina, is it George Georgina? Georgina?
Uh-huh.
Paranormal Society is from Georgina, Ontario, and it has dedicated a following of amazing folks. We always meet at our local funeral home, I like it, and share our experiences, photos, and actually do group paranormal outings. Check us out at Georgina. Why can't I say that word?
Georgina?
Paranormal Society, and please visit us. Contact me, and I'd be happy to arrange it. So I did a little promo for them because they're very
Awesome.
nice. Oh, great. Kyle, I can't check my messenger. He says, hey, Moon and Dee, check your messenger as Star Wars related. LOL. See,
Okay.
I can't look at mine because I've got OBS up, so I can't see it.
Let's see.
Christina says, it's a full moon. Oh, boy. Christina says, love you, Moon. See, because she loves me because there's going to be bad things happening. They're going to start putting up bad stuff pretty soon. I can already tell.
Let's see. Oh, Kyle just sent, he sent a message, and it's a picture. It says, may the force be with you, Dee. I'm training with Master Yoda. It's a picture of him as a Jedi.
I like it.
With Yoda behind him.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see.
Hi from Texas. Melody is. I know you're gonna get to it. I got to it first. Melody Shaden Jackson. Hello from Texas. Hello from South Texas. Melody, I'm from Texas too. Yeah. Awesome.
We're done with that now?
Of course.
Okay. Stephanie says, banana moon pies. See, now, for those who don't know, Stephanie is preggers, and she enjoys food right now. She really likes the food. So sometimes she will just comment on cake, banana moon pies, anything that pops up that's food related, she'll usually chime in on at this point. I've noticed this. I have to actually, we're doing an event at the Lumber Baron Inn on Saturday night, a psychic moon, or a psychic party with the Moons with me and my mom, and she has actually kind of blackmailed me into bringing chocolate cake. I have to like they're not going to show up if I don't bring chocolate cake, so I have to bring chocolate cake. So I'm going to be doing that. So
Mhm. Now you have to.
yeah, I'm going to. Laura says, "Breathe, Mooney, breathe." I'm trying to breathe, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have some buns on the side of my head that are
You
photoshopped in
you
very
said
soon.
you said just do the buns. You said
I did say it.
you gave them
Ooh,
the okay.
Pearly May brought a really good thing. There has to be a Star Wars Manscaping Bun episode. I don't know if Dan's in the chat room with us tonight, but yeah, Dan, I think we could definitely do this. We could do the man grooming looks of Star Wars. We could do some of the better.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes!
we could
That
totally
I
do it.
like.
Yeah, we could totally do it. We'll make it a special episode on our first show. Well, on Here Comes the Groom, we'll do that one. I think that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll just be asking the questions to you two because I don't know. It's Manscaped, so you guys are going to answer, and I'll ask the
right.
questions because it's Star Wars. I have to be there. My
Yeah.
microphone has to look like a lightsaber, though.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's awesome. I really like it.
Hmm.
Okay, on a serious note, it's not a Star Wars intro to it, but I'll read it anyway. Sarah says, Mooney, can I just ask if I have spirits around me and maybe first names? Sarah, I am actually getting a very strong Jennifer with you. I don't know why, but Jennifer is the name that I'm getting with you. So, yes. So next time, like Jeopardy, please form your questions or put your questions in the form of a Star Wars related topic, and then I'll answer your question. Um,
Michelle says Chewbacca manscaping.
ooh, that could be interesting. Dan, are you up for that?
Right?
That's a challenge, buddy. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can. I see gel. I see. Yeah, we'll get into it later. Ricky with the Jar Jar. I have a funeral next Thursday. My grandma passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Just hope the force will be
Sorry.
with me on that day. Yeah, Ricky, sending you the best, and
Yeah.
I really, on a serious note, hope that everything turns out well for you with that, and that
Sorry for your
it's
loss.
that it's the a good goodbye for you. Let's see here. Yeah, I see Texas, Texas, Texas. She's already answered my questions. There must not be a lot happening over in Mixler, is my
There
guess.
is.
Uh, let's see.
Don't start with that.
Tony Tony says, "LOL." Mooney reaction was priceless. D. LOL. Cora follows that up with chocolate moon pies. Um,
Chocolate and pies.
yeah, Stephanie does. She says she really appreciates me bringing the cake. It's not a problem. I don't mind. I totally understand. Yeah, it all ties together, so it should be fun. The force is strong with Moon. It is strong with me. I got some comments on my picture today that people are like, "Why would you give a lightsaber to that man? The force is strong with him." And I thought that's probably, yeah, you don't want to give the lightsaber to me. And there's that little meme that's out there about. I think you sent it to me once, D, where it's like, if I had the force, like the power of a
Yeah, I
Jedi,
see too.
yeah, that
Uh-huh.
there's 100% chance I would use the powers inappropriately. That's probably true. I got to be honest with you.
And it's true for me too. I'm more gray.
Yeah, we're great.
We're gray.
We're great.
That's we usually don't agree on a lot of stuff, but Star Wars we agree a lot on. So
Yeah, we're definitely we're gray force users.
mhm. The force is very strong with the both of us.
Hmm. It
Look
is.
out, world.
Yes. Laura says, "Did you hear the woman's whisper?" I didn't hear the whisper, but I heard that crazy yell earlier, which was really weird. So D got dandelion, I got a woman screaming or yelling, and
Oh, on this Star Wars show, there's a lot happening. I heard Dandelion, and they heard it on Mixler.
see, I didn't hear dandelion on my side, and I don't know if anybody heard the woman yell or if that was just me, but it was pretty crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kyle still wants to be the first customer on Moon and Daniel's show. So, yeah, I think we can get you in there. I think so. Um, Jana says, from one Jedi to another, do you sense peace soon for me? That's how you do it. That's, if you want your question answered, that's how you,
I do.
yep, I definitely do. It's, it, yeah, reevaluation. That's the word for you, Jenna. I think you need to look at your situation a little bit closer and allow it to happen. It's around you, but stop questioning. Stop.
Reflect.
Yeah, stop questioning. Totally agree. Yep. Um,
David says he heard the last one too.
oh, really?
Yeah, so he heard. I guess. Are you talking about the whisper, Dave? Because he says I heard the last one too. So, yeah. Hmm.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting.
People are hearing things. I'm gonna have to go back and read. Like when you post it up on YouTube, I'm gonna
Go
go
back
back and
and
just like
listen.
Yeah, crazy things happening.
Well, I've got an echo right now. It's weird. On Skype, I do have an echo going on. I can hear
You can hear yourself or my.
me. Oh, and it
I
just
have an
stopped.
echo for me. Now, now I have the echo.
Sorry, we're passing it back and forth.
The force is just like circulating. It's like
The force is strong tonight, guys. The force is strong
it
tonight.
is. The force is strong with Moonie Dee tonight.
Dun, dun. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it.
No, no music, no
I can't
music.
do it. Um, hey guys, if you're having fun with us hanging out, please, I just always like to throw it out there. Please throw a little love in the chat room. Throw some hearts, some likes, if you're having fun. And if you haven't already, please share this video to your page and say I am hanging out with these two lunatics over on Paranormal Warehouse, and some of you on Mixler, I guess, might be
Yeah,
over there. So
there's
yeah,
quite a few.
okay,
There's
cool.
quite a few. I think a lot of people, and you know what? Usually our Thursday shows, they're different, and we do more psychic stuff, and Mooney will do more readings and answer all the questions, kind of like we did yesterday, because they're coming in from watching Bernice and stuff. But we were adamant. We're like, today we're going to talk Star Wars, and some of you are getting your questions answered, but you're throwing Star Wars in there.
That's it. But see, that's why the talkers are smart. They've learned. Throw it in a Star Wars context, you have your question answered because today is Star Wars Day. May the Fourth be with you. So it's very good. Lori says, "Do I have any Yodas around me? If so,
I
names,
like this.
messages,
Yes.
please." Oh, Yodas. Uh, that was me, by the way. Um, nothing paranormal there. Well, maybe a little paranormal. Uh, Lori, actually, yeah, I think you do have some spirits around. I think more guides than anything else, and I'm actually getting. Oh, I'm trying to. It's either three or four. I can't. They keep moving, but I think three, possibly four. Yes.
Mm.
Christina says, "Moon, where does the Force see me moving from Las Vegas to?" I love it. See, hopefully Jar Jar isn't there. LOL. Thanks. Yeah, Christina.
I
If
like her even more now.
Yes, if Jar Jar was there, I would tell you not to go. The crazy thing is I'm actually picking up around you, and I was going to tell you, I know you messaged me the other day asking some questions, but I'm actually getting Oklahoma around you, and I don't know why that is, but there's something in Oklahoma that's going to draw you in, and I think it's a profession. That's actually going to kind of take you there, but I think you'll be very happy. So don't get discouraged by that. I think it'll be very good. Uh oh,
Awesome.
Cora just gave me my Sith name,
What is it?
Darth Moon Vader.
Darth Moon Vader. I love it.
That's my Sith name.
Instead of Darth Sidious, Darth Moonius.
Darth Mooney is.
Darth Moonius.
I
So you could
love
be
it.
above Vader. Darth
Yes,
Moonius.
I like that. I like it.
Right? Darth Moonius. I love it.
That's very good. I like it. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, and Stephanie, along the same lines, she's following this too. She says everyone has their own Yodas. Do our Yodas go help others, or are they just ours? D.
I think they're I this is what I think. I don't know if you would agree with me. I think they concentrate more on like my Yodas would concentrate more on me, but I think that in if they had to they intervene in others they would.
Yes, I do agree
Uh,
with you on that. That is
Thank you.
very accurate. That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. The
Uh,
force is strong, I'm telling you.
it is. It's very strong with all of us tonight.
Mm.
Tony says, I heard the low female voice. Awesome. Thank God. Because Tony, I swear, I was like, am I the only one who heard that? That was so clear. I thought it was you, but then your mouth wasn't moving. Yeah, thank you, Tony. I'm glad you heard that too. And then, yeah, Laura says the same thing. I thought I heard it was D. Yeah, D was not talking at the time. Cora says, will there be an awakening in my oldest daughter's force? Yes, Cora. I know we kind of touched on this a little bit last night, but I do see some revelations for her coming up. I think there's going to be some strange things that are going to happen, some very awkward events that are going to take place, some very uncomfortable events that are going to take place. It's not going to be an easy transition, but I do see things happening that will bring her back into the place you want her, back to the light side.
Uh-huh. And just so you know, my Yoda just showed up. My mom just showed up.
Oh,
I want let my mom come say hi. Can do you mind if my mom says hi to
no, pop
everybody?
in. We got to see Dee's mom.
Okay. Look, this is my mom. This is my mommy.
Hi, D mom.
Mwah, my mommy. Mwah. My mommy showed up.
Oh, we get some love. We get some forced love, some family forced love. I love it.
I love my mommy.
Yay!
And then this is my niece. Look, she looks like she could be my daughter. Does she not look identical to me?
Wow, look at that. Wow,
Hmm.
that could be your
My
daughter.
niece Hannah. Yeah, my niece Hannah.
Oh, the whole family's over. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Michelle asks, now that the retrograde is over, have I recovered my force? Yes, Michelle. It's interesting because I noticed that there was a drop off because of the transplant and everything that had happened for you. Your energy was just through the roof last time I saw you, and I've been feeling like things have been down for you a little bit. But yeah, give it. Saturday night's gonna be a big night for everybody. I'm not just talking about the event, but I feel like everybody coming together with the good vibes. I think that it's gonna bring you into a better place. So yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
James says relay echo. They're definitely, yep, yep, lots of echoing happening. This was a while ago. Hopefully that's calmed down a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, really quickly. Wanda says, I had a premonition of finding a wallet while on a golf course last week. 2 hours later, I found a large sum of money on the floor. No ID. Just three bills folded in half. You already know the force with numbers that seems to be with me 333. Me too, by the way. 33, 333.
Wow.
Was this an earthly force or a heavenly force? This was an I'm sorry, this was a heavenly force coming through. And I feel like you definitely. I don't know if you necessarily needed that money, but I think it really helped you out. That was a gift from the universe to you, a reward of some kind. So definitely take it and use it as you see fit.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm not that I'm not listening to you. I'm fixing some stuff right now that got messed
Yeah,
up on my
no
computer, and I
worries.
don't want to lose connection.
Lori
So,
says your audio has been crazy and cutting in and out. Hold on to your buns.
see, and I noticed something going on here with the web, like the web page, like my internet wants to disconnect, and I'm like, no, no. So I'm closing other
Yeah,
applications out.
keep working on it. It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll get this to go. No big deal. It's gonna be fine.
yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I swear, guys. Just
The force, the
relax. It's gonna
force.
be okay.
We'll use the force. That's not how the force works.
I love that from the new episode. I love that.
Yeah.
That's not how the Force works.
Like, we'll do it. We'll use the force.
Oh my
That's
God,
not how the force works.
is he not hilarious? Oh, I just forgot his name.
Han
No,
or Finn.
Finn. Yeah. Is
Finn.
he not? I mean, the actor who plays him, is he not hilarious?
Yes,
I've gone back and
he
watched it a couple
is.
of times. I was crying. I was like, this guy is really good. He's got a really good natural comic timing. He's really
Oh
good.
my God, he's perfect with his comedic timing.
And the thing he's
He's
like, why do you
hilarious.
keep doing that? I'm trying to come up with a plan. Why do you keep doing that? That thing right there. Why do you keep doing that? And he's like, he's pointing at her on the thing. It was funny. Um, okay. See, now Tony's sticking with this one, this Darth Moon Vader. I think it's going to stick. I feel like that one's going to stick.
Darth, Darth Mooney is, guys. Darth Mooney is higher.
Um, let's see here. Oh, Ricky, thank you. No.
What? Read it.
I thought I was excited that you got rid of Jaja. It said Jaja's been removed for now. He senses a disturbance in the Force. Just, he needs to be removed permanently.
Yes.
I might have to put a hit out on Jar Jar.
See, there you go with your grayness.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
There you go with
We're
your
going to find out.
grayness.
See, now here's the thing. I read on a couple of the conspiracy Star Wars sites. Yes, I read those from time to time.
Of course,
I
of course. Yeah,
I
that's
read
right.
that
You're so
Jar
sweet.
Jar may be the
Yes,
supreme evil.
yes, maybe the supreme jar. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And they,
I read that too. That he
yeah,
may be the supreme
mastermind.
evil, the mastermind behind everything. And if you read it, if you really read into it, it kind of in a
It
crazy way
does
makes
make sense.
sense,
Like
right?
like all the crazy acrobatic things, like only a Force user could do those things that he does, and like
Yes.
he just plays like the dumb guy, and he's actually going to turn out to be like the supreme evil. He's already the supreme evil to me, so I don't know.
You know what? And at first, I remember reading that, like, you know what? No, don't make him that cool. But then, if you think about everything, you're like, holy crap!
Well, if they
It's
tied it back into
true.
that, if it did happen, you'd have to go back to the older movies and be like, okay, I kind of see it now. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Lisa,
it.
I understand now.
If you do that one more time, I'm literally going to turn off the show. I'm just going to turn it off, right? I'm going to. I have the mouse. I have the power. I control the Force here. Kyle says he heard the voice too.
Mm-hmm.
April says, any Bothans coming through with messages for me? Ooh, Bothans.
Oh, millions of Bothans died.
So many, so many.
Many they did getting those plants. Rogue One.
Yes, they did. Moment of silence.
Okay. Moment
Okay,
of silence. The Bothans, please. Okay.
and we're back. April, I think, again, I get with you, it's the guides. I think that I feel like they're trying to pull you out more socially. I think that that's been a big issue, and that's what they're working on right now is to kind of pull you out into the uh, land of the living, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to follow that.
The land of the living, though.
Yeah,
The land of the living.
I'm telling you. And then Brenda says, please do the Force, I think it does, the Force see me with a home to call my very own. Yes, Brenda, and I think we talked before. I get the impression, I feel your energy from before, and I think that we talked about this, and I think that, yeah, we said that that's going to happen for you fairly soon. Just stay strong, that's coming your way. Donna says, hi, Dee's mama. Laura says, hi, Dee, mom. Tony says, hi, mom.
Isn't she cute?
Patty says, hi, Dee, mommy.
Oh,
Carla
I'm gonna
says,
be happy about that. Thank you, guys.
Hugs Donna mama. I don't know.
She was coming to pick up my kids with because my niece that I showed you guys her mom is the one that's in the hospital, my sister, so they were all over there right now, and they just she came to pick up the kid. My mom came to pick up the kids to take them to go eat, and so right now they'll come bring them back. But that's why my niece was here too. She's kind of worried, and that's why I wanted to cheer her up because her mommy's in the hospital. But everything's good. Everything's good right now. Everything's gonna be good.
And it's gonna turn out okay. Yeah, that whole situation's gonna turn out just fine. So
yeah, I do feel that. You feel that too?
yep, I absolutely
Yeah, I
do.
feel that. I feel that everything's gonna be good.
Yes, and to your sister, if she's listening, M word to you. Um,
I hope if she's listening,
I hope that the Star
made-
Wars discussion is making you.
you know the word.
Okay, so Laura comes in and says, yes, and you found your happy thoughts, but still missing a couple of marbles. Man, Laura she's throwing zingers at us this whole time. Just a zinger. She's just,
I love her for that.
I
I
do too.
love her for
I
that.
wasn't ready for it. She got me with that one. Madam says, my phone has been wonky all day. That's Force issues that are happening. Ricky, I don't know why I'm still talking to you, Ricky. I always see 1111. What does that mean? That's synchronicity. That means that you're on the right path. And also, the other message that I'm getting back behind that is to get rid of your Jar Jar Binks, Avi. Lo-
I don't know why I'm still. Moonfa, you just did it, guys. He does a bud now.
Oh my
You
god!
had it, Moonfa.
Oh my god! There's a FUD happening all the time. Lori says, "How strong is my and or my daughter's force?" Very strong, and you already know that. I'm just reiterating what you already know. You guys have some very strong abilities, much like my family, hereditary, been handed down. Time to come out of the closet on that one. If you guys could just start exploring it. Wanda, just in a follow-up, says, thank you. My mom is visiting and I'm praying for everything with the found money instead of her paying, kind of paying it forward thing. Yeah. Isn't that cool, Wanda, how that happens? That's the universe saying, hey, good job. Don't stress. Take this. There you go.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
I guarantee the person who probably ended up losing that money didn't need that money. It was supposed to be forwarded to you. So that's a very good thing. Corey.
Guys, once again, I'm just going to interject. Share the video. If you guys are just coming in and joining us, we'd really appreciate if you could please share the video.
Yeah, just share it on your Facebook page and say, look at these crazy people I found. You should watch
Talking
this.
about Star Wars.
They're talking about Star Wars and paranormal and Darth Moon Vader and Fudge.
Darth Moonie.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff happening. April does my
What do you think Dan would be? Would Dan be a Jedi or would he be a Sith? I think Dan would be a Jedi.
You just set me up on that one. I could have just
What?
no, nothing. You set me up. You gave me the. What do you think Dan would be? Do you think he would be? And you gave me the whole Star Wars universe that I could make Dan something.
Well, okay. What do you think he would be?
A barber.
Ah, like that the Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny.
Yes, that's how I see.
The
That's how I see
Barbara
Dan.
Shell.
I see. That's how I see Dan. That's my manscaping partner.
Jedi, yay! See, Dan's in there. Dano, I said you would be Jedi. I can't talk.
I still say
Said
barber.
Jedi.
That's my manscaping partner, and I think he would make a tremendous barber. And I wish he would just listen to my
He
advice and
could
go
be
back to beauty school. Dan, go back to beauty school.
beauty school dropout from Greece. No,
And now I can't post this on YouTube now. I can't.
all I said was beauty school dropout. That's it. That's all I said.
He said beauty school. He did the whole thing.
But there's rules. You can do a couple of seconds, so you're good. You're good.
We have a new hashtag, by the way, guys. I wanted to throw in here really quickly, and it's going to be hashtag No Darkness Allowed. That's going to be our new hashtag for this show. It's going to be
Yeah.
hashtag No Darkness Allowed. So I want to see
No
you guys
dark.
start putting that in the chats. Use it as a hashtag because with Box Talk, there is no darkness allowed. We're not allowing the darkness in. So No Darkness Allowed is our new
I'm trying to
hashtag.
think of Dan's Jedi name. He would be. Let's see. Oh. I'm trying to think of Dan's Jedi name.
I'm thinking of a lot of names, but I'm not going to say them.
Come on,
You know,
Dan's Jedi name.
you keep thinking, ooh, Kyle brings up a good point. I want to use a lightsaber on Jar Jar. I would like that as well. Kyle, I would totally support you on
Lisa,
that.
like that idea.
What did I tell you? I
You're
said
not going to do it.
I have the mouse. My hand is literally on the mouse. If I hear that voice come
No.
through one more time, I'm turning this car around. The show is ending. It's done. Thank you.
I didn't hear that.
You've been warned.
Uh,
Pearly May says, I need the Force tomorrow. Yes, you do. And how's that going to work? It's going to be absolutely awesome. Self-confidence, big time. That's a big thing for you. Self-confidence. Go in there, know what you know who you are, know what you're doing, get it done. Do not doubt yourself, please.
Dan B1 Kenobi. No.
No.
Dan B1 Kenobi. No. He would be
Isn't it obvious? It's Daniken Skywalker.
Daniken Skywalker. I like it, but then he turns into Dan Vader. Daniken Skywalker, and then Daniken turns into Dan Vader. Wow! But then that means that Dan's my father.
I thought he was your brother. This is very confusing.
Apparently. But now he says my Jedi name will be John.
The incredible thing about this is that Dan has literally set the entire show off the rails in the chat room. He somehow, from the chat room, has set the entire show off the rails. It's going that way. We're officially on the crazy train. Hello, everybody. Glad you're all here. Thanks, Dan. We're going to talk later. But that is such an inside joke. It's such an inside joke. It is such an inside joke.
Why did he write that?
What? Why do you think he wrote it? Because of what's happening right now.
John.
It's
And
just,
nobody knows why I find that
see, I
hilarious.
know it's a very deep inside joke. If you can compose yourself at some point, I'll let you explain. I'm gonna keep things going here. Oh, there's the snort. We had one snort, snort one. We have several fuds, two snorts. Lori says, "Do you see a Luke Skywalker, true love, in my daughter's life soon?" Yes, Lori, I do. Don't, Lori. I'm trying to concentrate, and D is throwing me off here. Lori, don't push for it, but it will happen. I'm waiting for D to explode. Literally, she looks like she's just going to blow up. She's going to combust at any moment. There it is.
Ay, Dios mío de mi
And
vida.
did you see she said, may the snorts, Daniel says, may the snorts be with you. See, I think what we're going to do from now on with the show is we're going to probably allot
Whew.
10 to 15 minutes for Dee to have a breakdown at some point during each show. And just let it all happen. Let it all. Oh, wow,
There.
that was a super fud. That was a super fud that we had on that one.
Like, yeah, to pinch my
Why
nose.
are you pinching your nose? You're just making it a higher pitch fud. It's not like it's stopping you. It's just
Oh,
making it a nasally high
jeez.
pitched fud. That's all it's doing.
Oh.
You just look like you're hurting yourself. I don't understand.
I'm doing good now.
She's back.
All right.
Several fuds. Hi everybody.
I'm back. I'm good. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm back now, and I will not look at what Dan writes in the chat room.
Never.
Mm-mm-mm.
She won't look at. He'll do it. There's a Velma. Uh, are we good? What Winona says. Good evening, Moonie and Dee. May all the forces be with you. Oh, that's sweet. I am Winona. I was wondering if I have any forces around me, and if so, what forces and any messages from that force to me. With you, it's mainly guides. Again, it's you've got a really good energy, and I think you know the things usually work out for you pretty well. But I think that that's through the protection of your guides. So I would encourage you to connect with them more often if you can. I don't think we're gonna have any more serious conversation tonight, guys. I think
We
Dee's
are.
done.
I
I think
promise.
she's done. I think we're gonna have. I think we got about 39 minutes left.
Sorry.
We're just gonna let her laugh. We're just gonna let her
Look
laugh.
what look what they're writing. They put the Ricky Thompson said the snort is strong with this one.
The snort is strong with this one.
And then Dan put may the snort be with you all.
The snort is with us tonight.
Jesus. Oh. Mm. Okay, and I'm back.
Hi, Janet from Wichita, Kansas. Glad you made it in here.
Hi, Janet.
Oh, April says, "Oh, gotcha. It starts school next week. That makes sense. Cool. That makes sense. Okay." Brenda says, "Thanks, my darling, very much, Moonie. Bless you both. You are welcome. Glad we could help with that." Oh, and see right here, I just got down to Daniel joined, and see that's the part I'm at right now, and I know what happens from this point forward, so I'm going to be very cautious in what I read as I move down.
Now they're all saying may the snort be with you.
Yeah. Did you see that Daniel is actually promoting Jar Jar? Hashtag Jar Jar Binks.
I saw that. And April just put the death snort instead of death.
Dee, do you realize that your snort is actually like breaking Skype? Like every time you turn into Robo D, right when you start to laugh, it's like
Really?
Skype can't keep up with your snorting. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. She is out of here.
Daniel just put the Empire snorts back.
She's done. She's done. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes this takes place. Yep. Yep. Ah, we're gonna let her have her moment here. So Michelle says another voice came through a few seconds ago. That's a paranormal thing. Cora says Odano Darth Moon Vader is not going to be happy with you. Um, Dee's calming herself down. 12 spirit guides you have, the universe did say about me. Oh ho ho, Sheba's using a little Yoda. That's pretty good. I like that. That's very good. Um, Christina says, my wife loves you guys now. That's very good to know. Thank you so much. We love everybody back. Linda says, is there a dark force freaking out my pup when I'm out? Yes. I don't feel it's a dark force, but I think it definitely is a spirit in the home, and I think it is freaking the dog out a little bit. It's just more of a shock kind of thing that's happening. Let's see.
Snort awakens.
There's. She's still going. She's still going. Tony says that Dan got the beard. He could be a Jedi in the future for sure.
I'm back.
Ron, I love it, Ron. This is what you guys are. Wrong movie, D. I love it. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Uh, oh my God. Patty. Hi, Patty. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad you're in here. I haven't seen you in forever. Hopefully, I'm going to see you on the book tour. May the 4th be with you always. Like and share in memory of Princess Leia. Absolutely. Totally agree with you on that one. Um, just jumping around here. I, I, I'm trying to keep it together here, D. I'm really trying to keep it together for you and the show.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
really sweet. Patty did the No Darkness Allowed in box talk hashtag. Christina says, "Is it Star Wars that have their own?" Christina says, "Is it Star Wars that have their own language or Star Trek?" I've seen some extreme lovers. Yeah, I think that Star Trek's the one where they have that Klingon thing that they do. They can like
Yeah.
speak it and all that stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it. Tony, do the hashtag. Thank you, sir. Uh, I'm not going to read Daniel's again. I'm not going to start that back up. Um, Hannah's pregnant. Yes. Uh, oh, Kyle makes a good point. D. Jabba is a boss at
What
eating.
was it? Jabba what?
Jabba is a boss at eating.
Yeah, he is
A
actually.
total boss. I totally agree with you on that one.
Jabba is a boss at eating. And at having Leia as a slave there.
Yes. Tony appreciated my Danikin Skywalker.
I love Daniken
It
Skywalker.
is. It's Anakin Skywalker.
He turns into Darth
Darth
Dan
Dan.
later.
No, he's going to be Darth Daniel.
I can't look at what Daniel writes. I'm just gonna. I'm looking at you, Moon.
And Pearly May says, "Oh, so perfect, Dan the Man Skywalker." That's like a basketball player in Star Wars.
Dan, you're right.
Dan the
Dan the
Man
man.
Skywalker.
Dano the Mano Skywalker.
Yes, yes, I totally agree. Oh, the snorting. I got to get past the snorts. There's so many snorts. Laura, thank you for the hashtag. We're going to keep putting that one up. You're killing Christina. Did you realize that? You're killing her.
Poor Christina.
You said she's killing me.
The snorts are strong with her, from what I hear.
Oh, really? With Christina?
Wait, which Christina is that?
This is Christina Robity? Robity?
Okay, I thought it was the other Christina.
No, no. Oh, look
Okay.
at this. Ron Kessler says snorts and hot flashes. Way to go, D. And Sherry simply yells, I don't know why this is, Velma!
Out of nowhere, Velma.
Velma! Breath, deep breath. Defud.
Uh,
There's another one from
whew.
Dan. Jared Osborne, I see the snort is as big as mine. Let's see how well you use it.
Oh God.
That was a snort
When I
challenge.
left,
Hi, Marcy. Ooh. Junie says snort force.
Snort Force
That's the
was
hashtag. That's the hashtag.
Princess Snortican.
What? I don't understand. Did you see Jarrett, Darth Snorticus?
Darth Snortican.
Judy says Fud Vader.
I mean, Darth Snorticus.
Yes.
Oh my God, Dan broke me.
Yes, I saw that. And then Kyle says the force is strong with me after Guinness. Ha 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 ha. I think Daniel would agree. Ha 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 ha.
I'm trying not to laugh.
I know.
Okay,
I'm.
so let's continue talking about. No! Oh my God! I was about to say let's continue talking about the snort, but that's not what I meant.
No, we need to stop talking
What I
about the
meant
snort.
was let's continue talking about Star Wars and the Force
The
and
Phantom
how
snort.
instead of a new hope, a new snort.
A new snort.
Oh Lord. Mm.
The
Why?
the puns are strong here. Good thing I'm not lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant. Get it? Lactose.
Lactose intolerant. That's it. That's it.
That's a hashtag right there. Lactose intolerant. Uh,
Oh jeez. Jello, you guys. Jello, Pizza the Hut. I remember Pizza the Hut. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so
Oh, Lord.
Laura's jumping back in here, and says, "Hi, Crystal. Let's see. Hey, Moon. Why is Dan so into pickles and manscaping? Well, I can speak to the manscaping. I can't speak to the pickles. Dan and I, for those who don't know, I think well, he says everyone feared the death snort. Um, Dan and I know a lot of you already know this, we decided that the men in the paranormal on TV just don't have a really good fashion sense or good look. There's manscaping needs. So Dan and I thought, from our extensive backgrounds in, the different areas of grooming products and shaving, things along those lines, we had to put out a show. And so we put out a question to the box talkers. We said, what would you like to have the show called? We had some great suggestions that came in, but the best one that came in was Here Comes the Groom. And Dan and I decided that we were going to go ahead and move forward with the show. We're going to start doing a series of shows. We still have to decide on a night, Dan. I'm not sure, but we're going to get this thing going. And you can call in with all your manscaping questions, and we're going to do some live demonstrations, and Kyle's going to be our first subject. He's going to be the first model for us. And
Uh-huh.
apparently there's going to be a Star Wars special that's going to come off of that as well now.
Yeah, Star Wars manscaping. Jedi manscaping.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not manscaping there, it's Jedi-scaping.
Jedi scaping.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Sith scaping.
Ooh.
Right? Sith scaping. Mm-hmm. The puns is strong.
I don't know if I want to touch that one. I don't know if I want to go there. Like, no, literally, I don't want to touch them.
So can seals with hairy pickle. What? Seals with hairy pickles? What?
Okay, whoa. So Jared just came in with so can seals with hairy pickles, and then corrected that with Dan Deals.
Oh, so Dan deals with hairy pickles.
I don't feel like I can continue at this point.
I don't even know.
What is the hairy pickle aspect of this? Should I ask? I don't think this is something I need to ask right now.
Oh my god, hair. First of all, please don't have your pickles hairy. That's not good. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna put a little
But
hashtag in the while you're doing that.
no hairy pickles, please. We don't like hairy. The force is not strong with hairy pickles.
I'm putting in a little hashtag while you're talking.
I don't understand what that is, but Dan's hairy. You see, it's like, so in the future, when this comes out again,
Oh, the secret,
when this
the
comes
secret, the secret word on
out,
Bernice's show is pickle tonight. I don't know how to keep Harry pickle.
apparently,
Apparently,
But
that's somebody's secret word.
pickle.
What's
Well,
the safe word? What's the safe word? Harry pickle, Harry pickle.
hairy pickle. Here I come.
Oh my god.
Manscaping and pickles and
Oh,
hairy
this is
pickles.
going crazy.
Wow. How did we go from being seriously talking about the force? And that's, you know what, though? I want to go back to that because it's a good subject.
It is a good subject. But we're now on to Harry Pickles, Dan's Harry Pickles. And apparently, anybody who called to make an appointment with him for whatever he does got $24 off for mentioning the Harry Pickle.
So you guys want $24 off?
If you want
You just
24,
call Dan.
give Dan
Harry Pickle.
just call Dan and ask for the $24 off Harry Pickle
Right here.
service.
$24 off Harry Pickle service.
I love Lori. I'm going to tell you this right now. I love Lori. Harry Pickles, something you just have to deal with.
Ah, I love that. Love you, Lori.
Lori, that is awesome.
Beautifully
I'm
stated.
giving you a thumbs up on that one on the actual chat room because that was so
Catherine
awesome.
Rubalcaba, y'all are so awesome. Thank you. I love you. She's the one who calls me Queen.
Oh,
Love you.
Yas, Queen.
Yes, Queen. You have to give her a thumbs up too. Oh my God. Oh, they're starting with the M word. You see the M word?
Nope,
It
not going
it
there.
leaked.
Not even talking
Oh,
about it. Oh, they must be talking about mayo. Mayo is the M word. Yay, baby. I'm first client for Daniel and Moon. That's right, Kyle. You're in. You are in, buddy. Just mention the $24 Harry Pickle special and we'll get you in. Oh, hold on. Have you tried the pickle soda yet? What? Wait a minute, Dave. Are you saying that there's actual pickle soda out there? Because I might actually try it. That doesn't sound terrible to me.
Kyle just says I am the number one princess of the galaxy. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, that's very sweet. Jessica's back. She left earlier. She wasn't feeling well. She's back. Hi, Jessica. Glad you made it
Hi,
back.
Jessica.
Lori says delicious. Get it? Delicious.
I
Delicious.
like it. Delicious.
Just call Dealin' Dan with the $24 off Harry Pickle special.
Well, I've invented this new Harry Pickle scrub. It's amazing.
Dan, I didn't realize that it was a scrub. It's going to be on the next show. We're going to talk about this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited.
Moon.
Stephanie, are you serious that there's a pickle bar in Denver with pickle shots? Oh my God, I'm so in. Stephanie, we're
How
going.
the hell?
We are going.
How the heck did we
Stephanie,
go from Star Wars to
hold on. Well, this is
pickles?
important. Stephanie, Saturday we need to set this up. Get in touch with me. You and I are going to go have some pickle shots. You and me. We're going. We're going. And it's for the baby. That's where we're going. I'm going to do it.
Pickle shots.
Pickle shots for the kid.
Rigoberto Juarez. D. Hi.
Kyle says, I'm going to take Daniel and Moon up on the Harry Pickle Scrub. I read it, but as the words were coming out of my mouth as I was reading, I said, "This is a mistake." Like something deep inside me was trying to reach out and grab those words and just pull them right back in.
That's what she said.
And I'm done. I'm dead. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Somehow we were talking about the Force, and now we're talking about Harry Pickle Scrubs.
Oh, no more. Let's just go back. Let's go back to the Force. Let's go
Which,
back.
which, by
Back
the
to the
way,
Force.
Harry Pickle Scrubs is definitely a hashtag. We need that one in there.
Yes, it's the Force.
Yes. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just running back. No one. Wait. Christy says no one uses pickle juice for a chaser.
No more
Oh,
pickles.
that sounds good. That actually
No more
sounds really
pickles.
good. Let's do that. Pickle juice cures everything.
Skip
Harry
comments.
Pickle Juice. Oh, the possibilities. I'm there. I'm with you.
Stop reading the pickle
Oh,
comments.
are they Stephanie? They're alcoholic. We can't have pickles. God bless it. But that sounds delicious. So we'll hang out.
Now you're just gonna continue with the no more pickles. No more pickles.
The only
I
thing
love
that
pickles, but no more pickles.
the only thing that haven't come out with is dill picker flavored pistachios. But that
¿Por qué
would
te
be
digo? No me haces caso, no me haces caso. Te digo que ya no leas los comentarios de los picos y todavía los sigues leyendo. ¿Por qué no dejas de leerlos? Hazme caso. Sí, por favor. Okay. Why are you quiet now?
I'm just waiting.
Did I
I mean,
lose?
we were just trying to talk a little pickle, and
Oh, chihuahuas.
Catherine says the pickle force is strong. Apparently, it is. I was just acknowledging the force of the pickles. That's all I was trying to say. Sweet pickles are good too. I totally agree with you. Anyway, back to the force. Let's talk more about that. Nobody wants to talk about hairy pickles. That's for sure.
This is not this week on Box Talk Moon and D. Talk pickles. No, if you want to have a pickle show, we can do that. I'd be happy.
I feel like it naturally led into a hairy pickle scrub, and now all of a sudden we've got to get back to the main subject. I don't understand why you can't talk about a hairy pickle scrub.
So okay, so you want to make this okay? The pickles are strong with you apparently. Let's make this a pickle show.
Well, Daniel has a very reasonable question that just came in. He says, "Serious question though. How many more Star Wars movies will come out, Moon?" Well, Dan, that's a great question. Let me answer that because it was directed
Yes,
at me.
answer it. Go ahead, answer it.
This is what I'll tell you right now. We've got for sure. We've got the new one that's coming up, right? And that's going to
Hmm.
be 8, and then we're going to have 9 that comes out behind that. Plus,
Hmm.
there's a solo. See my Star Wars humor. A solo Han Solo movie that's coming out that
Uh-huh.
talks about young Han Solo,
Uh-huh.
where we find out that Han Solo is not even Han Solo's name. We find out that it's just one of many things that he was called through the years, and he
Hmm.
adopted one of his aliases. So that's one serious Star Wars fact that's going to happen. Now,
Hmm.
they're also talking, there's 2 other things in the works right now, from what I understand. Are you ready for this, D?
Go for it.
A standalone Boba Fett movie.
Yes.
Have you heard that one?
You, yes, I have.
Oh, well, that's not impressive to you at all. And then there's,
Of course, you're asking me about. Of course, I've heard this.
well, getting back to episode 1, have you heard that there's rumblings that there might be a standalone movie for red and black character?
Oh yeah, yeah, for Darth Maul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're talking about doing like a cable thing for him.
Yeah, they want to do that for Darth Maul, which I totally support
I do too. I want to learn more
because
about him.
I want more Darth Maul. I need more Darth Maul in my life. I love him, and there needs to be more. There needs to be more. There was not enough. He died too soon.
Yeah, he died way too soon. There was a whole thing that
Hmm.
happened with him that we didn't learn about. Um, yeah. Wanda.
Madam says lightsaber color. Discuss.
Oh, lightsaber color. Yeah, it's interesting how because we kind of had the definition back in the day that the good one was like the blue, the green, right? Those are the good guys. That's the Jedi's, and the red was always the Sith. That was always the bad guy. But it's changed now through the years. Now
Mm-hmm.
we've had some, and like Yoda, green lightsaber, right?
Uh huh. Uh
Which
huh.
is just fitting. My
Uh huh.
little green friend. Remember that?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that was my little impression that I threw in there. But yeah, that's it's interesting. I think that it's to symbolize what kind of character they are, and
And I know Luke had first. He had the
the
blue,
blue one.
and then he had the green.
Yeah, he had the green one for a while, but Darth has always had the red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
The interesting thing is today I was watching in episode 3. I know we don't talk a whole lot about that, but in episode 3, Anakin still had the blue one because later it was the two blue. It was Obi-Wan and him,
Yes.
the two blue lightsabers fighting each other, which is something you never see in any of the Star Wars movies except that one.
And that one.
That one, and
That scene is sad. Even though like I don't like those, that scene is sad when he's fighting Obi-Wan.
yeah,
He's like, "You were my brother, Anakin.
I
It was
have.
said you were gonna bring balance to the Force, not destroy it."
Yep. And then before that, he says, "I have the higher ground." And he says,
Uh-huh.
"You don't know my powers."
I hate you.
Yep.
He's all mad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad.
Sad, sad scene. Ah, still gives me chills.
Very sad. Very sad.
Hmm.
But then, yeah, so Luke then gets the blue lightsaber, and
Hmm.
that starts that whole thing. So yeah. No, Daniel. No more Ewoks. No, we don't need more Ewoks.
Ewoks. Ewoks are
Now
cute.
we're getting to the Christmas special. Let's not do that.
Ewoks.
We had the holiday special. We had the Christmas special. That was terrible.
Oh. Oh.
How does she do these voices? I just don't.
Oh. Dang, 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 dang. The Ewoks. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We do know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
They think C-3PO was a god.
yeah. Stephanie says, "I wish there were more Ewok movies. My husband calls me un-American when I say that." I would have to agree with him, honestly. Oh,
I love Ewok.
I totally agree with those because somebody just said it's really sad that they killed off Han Solo. We don't know that Han's dead. We don't know that Han's dead. And actually, Harrison Ford in a recent interview alluded to the fact that Han might still be alive.
We did though see him,
People come
and
back.
we see. You know what I love about that scene when you see that Leia feels it, and she's like, oh
Yeah, she gets hit with it.
yeah, she gets hit with that.
Well,
Oh,
not
that's
not
her
only because,
soulmates.
but not only because Han was her soulmate, but also because her son is the one who killed him. That's the other thing.
I know. Yeah, so she feels that. Ugh,
So what's this
breaking.
whole thing? What's this whole thing with Snoke? Is a lot of people think it's Darth Vader. They think that Darth Vader somehow survived, and Darth Vader is Supreme Leader.
No,
When you look at the side by sides, it's the same scar on the head. It's like everything is identical.
No, it's not. That's not. It's not. It's not. I have to disagree with that.
Well, what's
Okay, question. On The Force Awakens, who do you think who do you think is her father?
Oh, it's Luke.
You think it's Luke?
Yeah, it's Luke. Is that
Okay.
not obvious?
Have you heard? Okay, I'm with you on that. I have said that, but have you not heard the there's different theories. People that say that could be Obi-Wan's
No,
because when he stayed in Tatooine, looking over,
too young. Too young.
yeah, looking out for that. After many years later, could have but I don't know. I just think
How old is Ray? How old is Ray supposed to be? Early
how old
20s,
is
late
Ray
teens,
supposed to be?
late teens, early 20s, kind of that range. I think is what they're trying to portray. Am I right?
Would it? And then I've heard some people discuss. I honestly think that Luke is her dad, just
Yeah.
the way they ended it and the way they. That's what I always. Okay, Luke's her father, and that's why they kind of want to parallel that. Like Luke's gonna have to fight. What's his name? Blah, 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 the
Kylo Ren.
yes, Kylo Ren. Ray's gonna have to fight him, or because Luke's gonna
Yeah.
train Ray. But anyways, and it to me it makes sense. That's the feeling I get. But there's people, and I'm like, whoa, that would be crazy if this were true. People that believe that she is actually Han and Leia's, and that she's Kylo Ren's twin sister.
No, I'm not buying it.
And the reason that they believe that when because you know how she was saying I'm waiting for somebody to return, that when Kylo Ren went bad, you know how it's big in Star Wars thing, send your kid away for protection, and
You always have
just
to. You
like
got to go hide him
you always
somewhere.
said,
Yeah.
so they send Rey away, and that's why there's that connection between Kylo Ren and Rey, and that's why she sort of made that connection with Han, like sort of like a father figure type thing. And I've read that conspiracy. I still don't. I still feel more the Luke is her father,
Hmm.
but reading these different conspiracies from the fans and stuff. It's interesting, but it would be crazy if she was his twin sister, because Luke and Leia, were twins,
Hmm.
and they got separated. So if she were to be Kylo Ren's twin sister, that'd be like, whoa, another one of those. And like instead of I am your father, I am your brother.
They
you
didn't
know,
tell you what happened.
they did. They told me enough. Like the whole thing. The thing is, like, they have to keep the storyline around the Skywalkers because it's their
That's their
story.
galaxy.
You
Yeah,
know?
they're
Yeah.
the Force people.
Yeah, Anakin is, and the way he kind of like the way they parallel that the mom sort of had him, kind of like the Virgin Mary in a way, sort of,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know.
sort of. Except his father is really the Emperor.
Yes,
We know that, right?
and yeah, because they say he is, but because he was created through the what do you call those midichlorians?
Midichlorians.
Midichlorians, but that the Emperor sort of created life, but not through actually, just with the midichlorians, and kind of like the Virgin Mary type thing.
Yeah, I think that's what they were getting at.
Yeah. So that's why it's like, ooh, so then you could parallel Anakin would sort of be the Jesus figure.
That
Like,
was the whole idea, but then he turned out to be the Antichrist.
yeah.
And
And that you get into the whole bad, good, but then everyone has both in
but
them,
then his son ended up being the one who brought balance to the Force.
Not yet. He didn't though.
But
He
yeah,
really
but see,
didn't.
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody was happy and they did their dance, the Ewok thing, and all that, and everybody was cool. And then like 30 years later, this like major new
Make them together.
this new rebellion or empires come up, and the rebellion just kind of let it happen, and that doesn't make sense either. So I think we're going to find out that in the end, Rey is the true gray balance.
She is the one because remember in the when in that one movie
Oh,
when they say, oh, what are we gonna do? Why? And Yoda says, no, there is another. Everyone thinks he's talking about Leia, but I think he's talking about Rey.
I think you were correct.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of which, this drives me crazy. So you remember when the last movie just came out in December, and I was like one of the very first people. Me and Dina stood out in like negative 30-degree temperatures to get in to see the
Yeah.
movie. It was
David,
terrible.
I do.
Like we froze. So, but anyway, they came out with the thing, and obviously she's the hero of the whole thing. There's nobody else in the whole movie that's the hero. You got what's his name, the X-wing pilot. I can't remember the rebellion guy.
Oh,
He's too
Poe.
Poe. Thank you. Yeah, he is too. But she's the hero. And when they released the toy sets for kids, now this is 2000 what 16, 15, whatever. When this came out, they didn't include her in the action figure pack. They didn't include
Oh,
her. And people are like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh no, nobody will buy a female character." How terrible! I mean, in this day and age, that they wouldn't include that. So finally, after like protesting, they finally included her into it. But she was like the figure of the whole movie, the hero, and they weren't even going to acknowledge that. They were like they included everything, even the like characters that barely made it on screen, but she wasn't included.
that's terrible. That is terrible. And I mean, they should have included her because she was like you said, the hero of the whole thing. And she is. I think she is the one that's going to bring balance to the force.
Okay, somebody I just saw this. Somebody said Windu is Snoke.
Mace Windu?
Yeah, because remember he flew out the window.
Yeah, he did. But he Anakin killed Mace Windu.
Well, he flew out the window. See, this is what happens. Remember when Luke got killed in Empire Strikes Back, lost the hand, fell out the thing,
Uh
hand
huh.
the same thing with
Uh huh.
Han Solo could be hanging onto a thing somewhere waiting to be rescued.
That's true.
Chewie could be swinging around and picking him up. We don't even know what's happening with that. Same thing could have happened to
Oh,
Mace. He could.
didn't your heart break when you see that scene that Chewie sees him die and he's
My,
like, oh,
my,
and he goes crazy?
my
Oh.
childhood was absolutely just devastated,
I
destroyed.
honestly cried. I
Yeah,
did.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Dina, same thing. The tears were flowing, and I just my jaw was like falling out. I couldn't believe it. It was terrible. I was like, how could you do this to Han? But that's why I don't think Han's dead. I think he's coming back.
I don't like that. I don't like that because he's like, "Can you help me with something, anything?" And then like he does that to him, and it's like, "No, no, no, no! Han doesn't deserve that." Ugh. That made me very sad. I cried. I cried.
It was
I did.
terrible. It was absolutely
Well,
terrible.
I get so passionate about Star Wars. Yeah, big geek.
Oh, really quickly, yeah, I know, I'm with you. I was just reading. Amanda says, just wondering if you guys could send me good vibes, pretty please. Yes, absolutely, we
Of
will
course,
send you good
definitely
vibes, Amanda.
sent.
They are sent to you tenfold, and get ready to have a really good time on Saturday. We're gonna have a great night. I mean, this has turned into this event that I'm doing at the Lumber Baron.
Hmm.
Has turned into like the girls' night out. It's like me, it's like me and 30 crazy great women that are gonna be there,
Wear
and
your wear your buns for that one.
I might wear my buns for that one. But we're going to have dinner. We're doing readings. We're doing psychic questions. It's going to be kind of crazy, me and Mama Moon. And I'm really excited to see everybody. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a really good time. So, yay.
John just said Chewie is so loyal. He is. He
Yeah.
is super loyal. Ah, Cora says that our mascot is asleep.
What?
Our mascot is asleep.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, we actually do have a mascot.
Yes, tell them. This is so cool.
Cora actually purchased one that unfortunately didn't last very long. But Moonie 2, Moonie 2.0,
Too.
the hamster, lives to this day and is sleeping right now during our show, resting up, I'm sure, to provide energy for everyone later on.
So I think it's so cool that Cora bought a hamster and she named it Moonie. So our challenge for all you hardcore box talkers, if you buy a pet and you don't mind naming it Moonie, do it up and send us a picture of your little Moonie. If you buy a hamster, buy a rabbit, whatever it is, name that little hamster, rabbit, dog,
Yeah,
whatever you buy, cat,
go
Moonie.
Mundi. And if you're a fan of Phenomena Encountered, which is Dee's other show, you want to name your animals Harry Pickle. That's the that's the
Or
other
you
one.
could name it Dean because if you combine Dan and D, it would be Dean.
I like Harry Pickle better.
No, no, Dean, hashtag Dean
Hashtag
or
Harry
Dino.
Pickle. $24.
Dean.
Remember, you guys, there is a discount if you call Dan for some specific service.
Dan,
$24
on
off.
our next
Just mention
Dan, we need to tell everyone that our name is Dean.
Harry Pickle. Harry Pickle.
Dean.
Patty
Oh,
loves Moonie too.
yay,
We need to.
Mundi. So
So Cora, we need to get some pictures of Moonie 2.0.
put
And
the pictures up on our Box Talk Facebook page
And
of
I think what
Moonie.
we'll do is we'll incorporate it into our background of the show. We'll have Moondie. Maybe we could do a live video of Moondie while we're doing the show. We could have him wandering around during the show and see what he's up to.
See,
Because
guys, we'll incorporate your little moondies if you buy pets and name them. Oh my God, can you imagine the revolution that will start? Like everybody buying their pets. Look, here's Moon. Oh my God, send us video of
yeah,
you. Post it up on our Box Talk Facebook page and just you like, hey guys, here's my little moondie.
yeah, and
Yes.
we'll feature your video. We'll do all that kind of stuff. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time.
Look, you know how they call you Moonie
Uh
Dee.
huh. I still like Harry Pickle, but Deanie's pretty good too. That's pretty good. I do like that. Hey guys, we're gonna. The other thing I want to mention really quickly that we always do is we head over for our kind of 18 and over show over on Mixler. Right after this, it's our after show, and we're goofy, more goofy than this, believe it or not.
Yeah, we're gonna make your gut bust from laughter.
Yeah, so if you want to just come over and laugh and go, wow, these guys are really dumb, but they're funny, that's the place to go. We'll be heading over there after this, and Dee's going to put the link for that in the chat room so that you guys will know. And we just head over directly after the show, and we have a lot of laughs and say inappropriate things, and it'll be
Very
fun.
inappropriate things. We're warning you guys now. If you get easily offended, and
Yeah,
if you don't
just
like
don't.
adult talk, don't even go there because then you're not going to like our show anymore. But if you don't mind this, semi-serious talk today, like today was a different show. We talked Star Wars. We wasn't very psychic. Next Thursday we promise we'll go back to normal.
I promise next week what we'll do is we'll do a full reading show next week. So tell
There we go.
everybody,
Think of,
for everybody to go, oh, it's all Star Wars. I couldn't stand it. They wouldn't answer my question. Just let people know we're going back to psychic readings next week. I'll pull the
and
box
to make
out.
up for it, on Thursday next week it's going to be all readings. Okay.
Yes, all readings, all psychic readings. So I'll pull the box out for part of the show, and then we'll just do some standard readings for the rest of the show. So, yeah, we'll make it up to you, those who aren't big Star Wars fans and don't like to laugh about Harry Pickles.
Which I don't understand why you don't like Star Wars, but
yeah, I don't either. That's crazy, honestly.
That's crazy.
But anyway, we had a good
Star
time.
Wars. You're not gonna stop the show. When are we stopping the show? Are we stopping the show now?
No, we still have 4 minutes left.
Okay.
Which
So I gotta show my Star Wars shirt before you. Star Wars. Star Wars.
Dun,
See?
dun, 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 dun. I stopped before I got too far. Just so you know, and the droids.
Droids.
We got the droids too. Just so you know, I just said something
What?
funny happy. First, Kyle is going to name his next dog Moonie. Oh, that's awesome, Kyle. Thank you.
Yes. Awesome.
So, people, I just got this notification on my phone. So it says, people trying to overcome the negative with being more positive, and 22 others have shared your video. So I love that. I love that people trying to overcome the negative with being more positive, and 22 others just shared your video. Isn't that cool that that's the one person that kind of pops up after everything that we've talked about? Somebody named people trying to overcome the negative with being more positive. And 22 others shared your video. Let them know you appreciate
wow,
it.
that is awesome.
We do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We love you guys. As you know, you guys run the show. As you can tell tonight, we read your comments and you kind of become the guests on the show. We just answer questions and mention what you have to say. And that's how we like to run things. Even when we do our reading shows, we like to have you guys come in and just talk. And we love to answer your questions and get your feedback. And that's how we learn.
We love it.
And that's how we enjoy it. So, yeah, that's kind of how it works. But anyway, so we've got some good stuff. Janet Duncan says, never seen Star Wars. Janet, I am giving you homework at this moment.
Go watch it.
You need to go watch episode 4. It's called A New Hope. I want you to run it tonight, if there's any way that you possibly can. Episode 4, A New Hope. And then you're going to need to report back to us next Wednesday. And we'll go from there.
You have to watch it. Nobody can live their life not knowing Star Wars. Like, how can you?
It's like you've lived in a dark room your entire life.
Yes, it's like you haven't been. You know what? Watch Star Wars, and you will be awakened to new possibilities. I promise you.
Your force will awaken.
It will. Your force will awaken.
I didn't even mean it like that. Dee took it there. I didn't mean it like that.
I took it there because your force. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing. Okay, we've got 1 minute left. One Wanda says loves right back. Loves back to you guys. Seriously, love you guys. Thank you all so much. Stephanie says you're the best. Love the show.
Love
Tonight,
you
yes, Janet.
guys.
Tonight, watch tonight. Get back to me. Okay, guys. Love you. D.
Smile and remember to